Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Rimworld! We're on Alpha 17, we got lots of mods, it's extreme difficulty, and I have no idea what's going on here, because I'm recording this not long after the Extra Life charity marathon, and my brain is still kinda mush, even though I had a rest day over here. So, we're gonna unpause, I guess. Gorvin is on a berserk. Did get some advice for people who are in a sad wander. You can arrest them and maybe avoid a few problems, but I'm not really confident that we can do that much with the berserking one. So we're mostly going to let that go by. I did not realize, it looks like we got our cremation set up over here, so we're going to go ahead and set up a cremate corpse do forever job. Turkey, take... And we've got another extreme break risk. Oh, Gorvin stopped freaking out, and now he might freak out again. No, he's got the 40 points of catharsis. It must be because it's a more extreme break. I'm used to seeing 20 over here. Am I imagining things? I don't think I'm imagining things. But yeah, friend, no, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay as soon as you bounce back over here. That's gonna be all right. Colonist needs treatment. It is Gorvin who does have the flu. Right, we've got that going on. But yeah, currently taking output to stockpile. Click to drop on floor. Oh, that doesn't apply to this one here. There's no output except maybe close. Anyway, just drop on floor. That's going to be fine. We're at another bill. Burn drugs. That's interesting. We will set up a burn apparel job. Finally, do forever. What we're going to be doing is we probably have to set up two versions of this. One in which we untick this. So this will allow us to burn anything that's Dead Man's apparel. Although the thing is, we can still sell Dead Man's apparel if it's high enough quality. So you know what? Never mind. We're just going to burn everything that is 60% or lower of any quality. And I'm going to set up another burn apparel, which is going to burn anything that is awful or poor. Now, that might mean we create some things and then burn it right away, but that's going to be part of the process of training up our tailoring. And actually, our tailoring's not too bad. And again, we're going to do any kind of that. So technically, we don't mass burn Dead Man's apparel. If there happens to be a high-quality Dead Man's apparel, we're going to keep it around for selling. And I think I'm okay with that. Now, I don't think it matters for the output, but we'll just tell him to drop to the ground over here. All right. Do we have any restrictions? No, we do not, except for Brutal Swede, who walks a little slower because of his peg leg, and that's okay. And you're hauling some stuff over there, which is also fine. We still have this thing. We've lost some of our constructors, unfortunately. Obvious harpoon. Can you prioritize working on the limestone wall? Because I think we have been chopping some blocks. Is this our limestone? Yeah, we've got some limestone blocks kicking around. And they're accumulating over there, and then you'll get put over there, and that's going to be fine. You're hauling in some of these corpses, which is great. How's our research situation? It is in theory going to be Brutal Swede, although I did turn on his crafting over here so that we can get a consistent number of blocks. We could turn that off now that more of this is done. Is this supposed to be limestone walls? Okay, no. So I will keep you on here so that you can keep making blocks. So we turn that off. Yeah, that is off. We'll turn that on soon. Gorvin's still sitting on major break risk. No, his mood, like that ticky is where his mood is going to. It just takes a while. There's a latency in between. And I think as long as he's asleep, he's probably going to be okay. I hope so, because his moon doesn't actually move while he's asleep. Who's on cleaning duty? Well, we don't have anyone who prioritizes cleaning over hauling. It's not necessarily a problem, although in this case, I will get you to come in here. This is going to disturb some sleep, although there's already someone in there, so it's going to be okay. Just clean up. Did everything get cleaned? Yeah, I can't right-click on any more dirt over here, so it's probably okay. Although the door, there we go. Just get rid of the one in the door. Keep the hospital clean if we can. Be interesting to have, like, priority zones for cleaning. I still wish, and there used to be a mod way back when for, like, the cleaning zones. So that you could differentiate between a home zone and a cleaning area. But yeah, there would also be something about, like, a priority, like, always keep the hospital and this clean as much as possible. But I guess you'd actually have to have different work. You'd need, like, a clean plus command or something like that, which doesn't really make sense. All right, so Gorvin's still there, and we've got a bunch of minor break risks as well, but we'll hopefully be okay. Gonna go play horseshoes. I should put another fun object actually out here. Well, one of the things I think this is gonna do is this is gonna turn into a more of a formal dining room, as well as maybe we'll put a pool table in here, for example. Grizzly Bear, how you doing, Grizzly Bear with the brain damage? God, it's so crazy. That's so crazy. I don't know why you dropped corn in there. Maybe Brutal Sweet had been carrying it, coming into it? That's odd. Should I floor up this thing? Again, it's a little bit more dirt. That door got jammed open because of, I think, the Berserk thing. So at some point, someone will walk through it. It's not like this is temperature controlled, so it's going to be fine. Still thinking about some auto doors there and things like that. More guns, which we do have a bunch queued up over here. It's mostly a question of getting material for it. And that might include more mining jobs kicking around. Is that some steel in there? Let's go ahead and just clear that so we can reveal things. So we've mined out everything in the north. What's our season? It's the 3rd of August. Okay, good. We don't have to worry about killer animals quite so much for a little while. We got some mining going on there. Do we have someone who's mining above their crafting? Yeah, like over here. So there's still going to be some good... We've got an attempt at maybe taming. We'll see how that goes. We've got some more minables over there. I might as well go ahead and tell it to mine the connected ore. It's going to be pretty low priority because it's far further away than most other things. We've got this, same thing over here actually. If we just mine out one side of this, we can get a nice little walkway across here, which might smooth things out. This is silver ore. We may as well flag it. And that, there's probably enough ore in there to spot something. We were going to dig this out at some point for like a bug buffer, but I think we've got the bug situation dealt with. So Donald, you are tending over here. Like, you're one of our miners, but we've got stuff to go on there. I think, like, part of me thinks when, like, Alpha 18 I know is in beta testing right now. When it's going to be released, I'm thinking about playing a low difficulty vanilla game. Because one of the things that we do with the mods is, I mean, some of it is to add extra content, which is cool and legit, although a new version of the Rimworld Alpha will mean that we will have additional content that way. And part of the reason for the mods is some extra quality of life for, like, to remove some micromanagement, which is important to try to, keep our base operating properly, for example. Well, if we're playing on an easier difficulty, that sort of thing might be less stressful. And it'll open up our opportunity to actually, actually run caravans and do some of these missions at some point, which would be awfully nice. We've got... Oh, broken auto door. We've got some food. I don't know if we've got enough. I'm going to flag a couple of these guys to be hunted. Oh, hold on. We've got a tamed buffalo. Apparently we successfully tamed a buffalo at some point. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and get you into the animal area over here where the food is supposed to be. You've got your beds and things. If we do that, hopefully it'll be a little safer. One thing, I don't know if our manager... We need to set a muffalo rule over here. Yeah, just keep certain things, automatically restrict the animals to animal area. Automatically train them for obedience, I guess, so that we can haul... don't train young animals, wait till they're grown up. Butcher excess, that's going to be fine, but not the pregnant or bonded ones. Auto-designate animals to be tamed. Oh! Yeah. Well, that's quite handy. So, now when we do a management, it'll flag any new muffalos as being tameable. We will automatically butcher if we ever get more than 5 of a gender. Or I suppose I should say a sex. We will restrict the animals there. We will automatically try to train them for obedience, which I believe is what's required for the pack animals. Although, you know what? Hold on. We might not want to bulk train them because we might end up killing some. Butcher excess. I wonder, like, if we can prioritize... I think it'll be the new ones that it'll butcher. I hope so, because those are probably won't be trained. Alright, someone's going to eventually fix the auto door. I mean, I think people can still pass through the door as is. We don't have to rush this. I think that's a hauling job. I can't remember if it's crafting or hauling to do that, but it'll happen at some point. You're hauling the mechanoid corpses over there. It will be really nice when that starts to happen. We've got the jobs to shut these guys down at some point. We still need these traps to be reset. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to train them for hauling because I don't think... Yeah. Because I don't think we're actually going to have time to necessarily run on missions, or at least we won't automatically train them for hauling. We will keep trying to train and tame over here. The idea was to build up our animal skills so that we could train our muffalo, or sorry, our grizzly bear. But I think the grizzly bear might have a little bit of a hard time learning now that he's got a bullet encased in his brain, or she's got a bullet encased in her brain. We've got some blocks. I'm surprised people haven't been building this, but again, we only have 2 constructors, and you know, with the cooking jobs, they're often busy doing that. Who's got the major break risk? Peugeot, what's your deal, man? Mood is pretty low. Moderate amounts of pain, rebuffed. Is this something you can bounce back? You need rest, which you're about to do, so I think you'll be okay. You got the food poisoning and everything too. Permanent gunshot injury to the eye. That's pretty rough. Not gonna lie. So I get some clothing kicking around out here, but that's fine, I guess. All right, you're repairing, which is gonna be okay. Now what you doing? You're hauling steel to the turret job, which is pretty important. Can't complain about that. Where's the steel? Oh, way over here. We could have left some of these doors over here or something, I suppose. How's the home area? I will clear on this side so no one comes and tries to clean over here. It's going to be fine. And yeah, we got some more corpses and things to, well, mechanoids to shut down. Again, I'm not stripping the arms off. Are you? Okay, you're just watching the sunrise. Like, better not be sleeping out there. What the heck, man? But no. I think my plan is still to encase this area, especially the fact that it's got a steam geyser over here. Just go and build up, just claim this area for ourselves. I'm be a little close to the map border. I don't know if that causes problems or not. I think we're going to be okay, though. So you're going to haul some more steel, which is fine. We got some cargo pods. What you got? In our base? Scarves? Okay, well, I'm going to priority haul this so that it doesn't deteriorate. People might want to wear it, and it's going to be very salable. I mean, they're all normal quality, non-dead man's scarves. So yeah, let's get these stored in as quickly as possible before they deteriorate. That is very interesting, and very lucky that dropped inside of our base. What? That's just a weird shadow? Okay, it's just a weird shadow. How's the roofing situation over here? Yeah, this is all proper roof, which is good to see. If we weren't so busy mining out, like metal and stuff like that we really do need, I would be mining a little bit more over here, because this is a good place to build, and we can see how much non-overhead mountain space we've got. A bunch of minor break risks, but a bunch of minor ones we can survive. That auto door works very well. It doesn't even have to slow them down. We're doing a bit of a harvest over here, which is fine. Growth, we've got people on there, so that should happen. I mean, I wonder if I should turn it on for Donald again, because he does have the passion, but we do have to have him doing other things. Speaking of which, yeah, you're just going to keep mining over here, which is fine and groovy. It's quite close to the front of the base, so it's not too bad. You are rearming our traps finally, which is good. Another turret's gone up. Might be a little bit better if they're balanced per side, but I don't think it actually matters, to be honest. We need to haul this out of the way as soon as possible because it's slowing down our movement. Thank you very much. And I'm still planning on auto-dooring these two and those two, and then some auto-doors here. We might leave the sandbags in, regardless. But yeah, set a couple auto-doors. Having them all be auto-doors would be nice for running away. But the problem is that it would take a lot of material and a lot of power. Also, I got to figure out how to route the power. I might not be able to keep these on all the time. So there might still be a little delay there. But these are okay, because I think... Yeah, we did set up our power grid such that this over here is always powered, so that's going to be fine. But yeah, down here, we could probably do it, but it'd be a little bit annoying. All the traps are going to be rearmed, feeling good about that. We got a lot of guns over there. Still don't have a dedicated gun storage, but we'll organize that later. You know what? While we've got a pause here, before the next attack starts, is everyone armed? Yes. Is everyone armed with something decent? That's just a bolt-action rifle. And we have assault rifles here. In fact, LMG's not bad. Another bolt-action rifle. If we can get everyone on... What is this? Oh, I think that's like the combat shotgun. Yeah, chain shotgun, superior quality. You know what? Let's go for it. So that might have been good for a hunter, which is Night Sea Dragon. You're hunting with what? The light machine gun, right? Yeah, maybe. It's not so bad. And it fires quickly enough, I think you get XP really fast with it. Is that a superior quality light machine gun? It is. Let's go ahead and switch up over here. And I don't think that's forbidding things when they replace their weapons. I think it's forbidding them if I tell them to drop the weapon, but not otherwise. Oh, we got an eclipse going on. That should be fine. We got the geothermal going. We got lots of juice. All our batteries are full. We might want more battery charge. We may want batteries on a switch. Like, let's actually plan that for this room over here. We'll just get a couple batteries. We'll build another one over there. And then we'll let them fill up and then turn off the switch. And it'll give us something that's a little bit protected in the middle of, like, some sort of invasion or something like that. Still think we're going to expand out here for another farm. I don't know about priority. The thing is, we still have lots of things on the go. I mean, that's never not going to be the situation. It's one of the traits of, like, playing on high difficulty. You always need more stuff going on. So you're making some fine meals over here. That is good. This is set to just drop them. Although, I think when, it's kind of nice. You're dropping them, but then you're like, oh, I'm going to make the next meal. But then you've got the while you're up job that gets you to haul it over here. So they're not going to haul the meals over here if they're not going to continue making meals. But it's still pretty optimal, actually. So that works out nicely. Shiv's taking over some of the cooking. I don't care who does the cooking as long as someone is doing it. You're replanting a tree over here, which is fine. I think some of these trees got taken out by that, the poison ship. All right, some minor break risks. Still so far so good. 21 degrees indoors, 15 outdoors. Still middle of sort of summertime here within our 10-day outdoor growing period. It's not much, but it's something. Gorvin, you're going to go and try to tame a muffalo. It'd be nice to at least get the pair. Let's cancel some of the female taming. Those are 2 males. It's going to be okay. Mental break, fire starting spree. And he's outside right now. Yeah, it's outside in the rain, starting some fire. I think we can live with this. We could try to arrest him and stuff, but that's okay. You know, like, it's not even... It's going to be fine out here, buddy. Are you trying to talk him down? No, just having a little chat for some relationship boosts. I'm totally okay with this spree. Oh, that was another tame over here. It's another male. Okay, so we're going to try to get a male tamed. At least get the pair going on. We can get some fur and things like that. Age 6, get some babies going. And then, yeah, we might go and actually decrease the taming thing. We'll turn off the auto-designate to be tamed. Because it does take a lot of time. And we use some of our food over here. Ooh, 9% taming chance. That's getting pretty good. Replanting some more trees over here. More fire. But yeah, it's all outside. Like, the only time it's a problem is if, like, a bunch of wooden stuff indoors starts getting on fire. Because it spreads really fast and the heat can be a problem. But so far, so good. The eclipse, a couple of minor break risks. Things are going surprisingly well, which means we're about to be doomed by something. Doomed! Oh, major break risk developing over here. Friend died, ugly environment. You are currently in darkness as well. Is this an ugly environment? Yeah, it's pretty dirty. But the thing is, you could clean and help that out. Also, we could put a light near the horseshoes, because people clearly like to spend some time here. That's a sun lamp. Standing lamp. We're going to put it right there. And maybe what we'll do is also drop some floor. I think, even though there's going to be a mismatch here, we're going to use limestone tile. Because it's a little prettier. I don't want to replace any wooden floor. Can't tell if there's wooden floor here or not. I think there is in that tile. So yeah, we'll put a little bit of a job for some beauty and some light, which should make the people standing around here a little happier. I might want more lights overall. Yeah, minor break risk is fine. We'll deal with it. Major break risk is a little worse. A friend did die. Is that going to go away soon? 14 days. Yeah, it's going to take forever. And that is a long hauling job. I'm not convinced that that's not very time efficient here. Oh, there's some more taming down here. Cancel, 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 actually. There's some buffalo that are a little closer. Oh, you're still doing the tame attempt, even though I unflagged it. That's okay. 9% chance, failed again. That's alright. Yeah, we might have to get people to spend a little bit more time, I don't know, in prettier areas or something like that. We just need to pretty everything up a little more. We need to get our statues going. I mean, we do have a sculpting thing. Oh! Started a social fight. This tends to be okay. They just slap each other around a little bit. Some injuries, some pain, but yeah, it's just going to be a bunch of bruises. They can go and get some medicine for, wow, you got a crack in your radius. Everything else is just bruises, but you did get a bone cracked. This area should be pretty. Not enough to get to the next notch, but at least it's not ugly over here. Yeah, you experience acute pain. Go and get some goddamn medical treatment, buddy. Here, I'm going to just recycle you. There you go. You're going to go rest in bed and get some help. Good. Just recruit, unrecruit. That's my recycle. You're going to dig a little bit over here, which is nice. Mental break, hiding in room. Oh, my God. We need the mining to happen. You got too much ugliness. May need to have someone on, like, full-time cleaning duties here. Because that's not helping. Get some of these batteries hooked up. Going for a sleep. That never got done over here. At least we did seal that in because I gave the manual command, so that's something. Yeah, like, what are the constructors? I mean, there's a fair amount of growth, so that might be the problem. But I don't want to turn off, I don't want to turn off the growth. It is a priority to, like, replant things and keep that going. At least this cloth here is fine and safe. This is using a fair amount of power. Well, it's 250. It's actually not as bad as it could be. Go for another sleep. Right, we don't have our night owl anymore, right? Oh, no, no. Brutal Sweet is our night owl. How come you're not awake? Now you're going to be awake during the daylight, man. Making smoke leaf joints, which is fine. I mean, it keeps our people happy, and it does sell some stuff. Oh, you got to go store it way over here. Oh, you might have been getting some smoke leaf from over there. And then you're hauling corn. Yeah, everything's really spread out. And there's a lot of doors to walk through for a lot of stuff. So there's no reason I can't just hold open this door here. It's not an auto door, but temperature-wise, it's perfectly fine if we just hold it open in the future. Save a little bit of walking time. Same thing here. Well, that's actually dividing the indoors from the outdoors. So that door's got to be closed. Okay. I feel very much like what we need to do is prioritize this deconstruction over here, because you guys are making trips out for tiny little bits of stuff. Whereas you could bulk haul... Oops, not foursquare. In particular, I'm going to deconstruct all the sandbags so that we can get all the steel out of that. Still bothers me a little bit that we mine out steel directly. Like, you don't mine steel. Okay, now you don't actually haul, but you did pick up a little bit, which is something. I'm going to set this stuff here to be urgently hauled, so at least someone should come and, like, bulk pick this up and get it into the base for future construction. Save us a little bit of movement time. I don't know if it's going to be particularly meaningful, but we're going to give it a go. You're smoking a joint? Well, at least it should help your break risk. We might want to deconstruct this stuff at some point. Get some more material back. We'll see. I'd still like to box this in. Who's got starvation? Donald? Yeah, you're fine. You're going to go and... Oh, you're... Yeah. On a sad wander and all that. You should be okay soon, I think. Our beer's coming along. You're fermented. Take beer. There we go. So we need... Here, take it all out. So we have some beer now. Got to be hauled in an appropriate way at some point, but there we go. Can I make this a slightly lower priority? Stockpile. Although, I don't want people to move things from one stockpile to the other. I mean, they should prioritize this one because it's closer. So I think it's going to be okay. We could make it so that this stockpile is maybe optimized for things that we don't tend to access, or we access more often. So we could block out a few things, but I don't know what that would be. Alright, no longer hiding in your room. Now you got a major break risk, but that's probably just because, yeah, you're exhausted and hungry. You eat a meal, you're going to go to bed. You've got your catharsis going on. Yeah, again, you get the +40, so I think you're going to be okay. Do I have a mod that's tuning this? I swear to God it used to be 20. I'm probably just dreaming and imagining it. That's okay. Yeah, this door could also... This would be a really good candidate for an auto door. And this one. You know what? We're going to deconstruct both of these. And auto door them. And it should come up pretty fast, because it's near our base. Just because it is a door we use a lot. So we can save like a second on every trip. And that is meaningful. Yeah, see, and that's the other thing, the smoke leaf here. Let's get a tiny little stockpile zone right here. This is clear all. It's going to be a critical priority for smokeweed leaves. And what you're going to do is apparently nothing. There you go. You're going to haul the smoke leaf weeds to near the construction zone to save a lot of time. Yeah, I may have to prioritize really moving some... What? Why would you die, though? Are you in the shadow? You are in the shadow. I didn't think shadow... Oh, no, you're roofed. You're roofed. I want to keep the roof there, so what I'm going to do is just trim back the growing zone. Yeah, because otherwise we'll keep getting that message and people will keep trying to reseed things and it's going to be weird and awkward. Apparently this one was okay. We might not have roofed that entire area, but that's going to be alright. The other thing I should do is till the soil behind beneath this stuff for extra growth rate. The trees aren't as sensitive to are you going to cut it to put the floor down? I don't think the trees are as sensitive, I guess so, to fertility stuff, but yeah, that might have been a little better for the long run, but kind of annoying right now. Oh well. What do we have here? Prime Counselor died. Of the Federation died. So there's a new leader over there, which presumably the relationship between some of the factions might be altered based on who the leader is and some of their personality. I don't know. I'm gonna go try to tame a Muffalo. I mean, the smoke leaf joints are still being carried over there. I guess one of the things I can do is actually insist, hey, just drop the smoke leaves on the ground, because Buddy's probably still making a trip way over there to store the smoke leaf. So yeah. I think there's going to be a lot more of just dropping stuff on the ground. For future hauling. These doors are still up. We got some break risks. Still looking to make our food storage over here if that ever got built up. Make major break risks. What's your deal, man? Just need a little bit more beauty. You know, getting over the fact that your friends died. Well, let's go and put it on that sensitive comment. We're going to go and put a cut in here. Donald is binging on smoke leaf. Hey, that's totally fine. We'll deal with that. Taking some corn and things. Yeah, our base layout is holding us back a little bit, but it could be worse. I'm going to cancel deconstruction over here because it's not very convenient for us to go and deconstruct this stuff. These trees are going to get replanted, but I think we'll be okay. Everything is still growing. We've got some food. We don't have as many fine meals as we would like, but it's going all right. We actually are a little low on meat. We maybe need to do a little bit more hunting. And it probably wouldn't be a terrible idea to go ahead and hunt some more stuff over here, get some meat back on the table. At some point, someone would like to cremate some corpses. But yeah, everyone is super busy all the time. Maybe we want to change the priority in terms of how they're busy. But I can't complain about, you know, someone not doing something that's important. Everyone's doing something super important. We don't have that many people, and we do have a huge base, which is slowing things down. So that might be a part of it. But for now, we're still going. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.